So what I've done is I've taken a big onion, cut it in half, hollowed it out, left the outer 3 or so layers of the onion intact. One thing I discovered as I was cutting it up is I sliced off the bottom of it, and then as I was peeling out the layers from the inside, I realized it was leaving a big hole. So I took one of the leftover pieces from the bottom that I had cut off and plugged the hole, and then I just put some cheese down in there in the bottom in the hope that it would kind of seal up the hole so the egg wouldn't come go spilling through the hole. And then I just sprayed some aluminum foil with some non-stick spray and wrapped it around the onion and skewered it with my roasting stick here. So next step is to add the egg and start roasting. So I thought it might be a good idea to cover the egg while it's cooking to keep the heat in. So I'm going to take one of the inner peels here and just place it over top. And you can see what I was talking about here. When I cut off the bottom, it left this hole. And of course the egg would go right through the hole. So I plugged it and did that cheese thing. We'll see how that works out. I think the cheese might add a nice flavor to it as well. Alright. Got a nice bed of coals going. Got the egg over the fire. And just keep cooking until it looks like it's done. See the onion starting to cook a little bit too, although as I peer down into the hole, I don't see that, but you know, still see the skewer inside through the egg, so the egg is obviously still pretty raw. So, keep going. So it's been a good 10 minutes and I can just start to see the egg congealing inside. Which tells me either I'm not getting it hot enough or I've got too thick of an onion wall going on. So I'm going to just try and stick it way down in here and get things going a little quicker. Alright, I think we're about done here. Over to my table. Peel that up a little bit. It's a little hard to tell. Looks like it might be a little soft on top, but it otherwise feels pretty firm. That might actually be water from the onion, so I'm going to cut her open and give it a shot. Alright, let's poke this puppy in. It's looking like it's done, and just a little runny, so interesting. Looks tasty. Let's just dump this guy out, and we'll get rid of this outer layer of the onion. Oh, look at that! That looks good. All right. Well, there you have it. I chopped up the onion. I love onions, so just chopped it up. Salt, pepper. Give this a taste.
Cut along that end. Just cut the orange in half, and now we've got to get the orange out of the peel. Just carefully score around the edge. Try not to cut through the peel, otherwise your bowl or your pot will leak. And then pull out the orange. And we want to crack the egg into the bowl. And we're just going to wait on the fire to get down to a bed of coals, and I'll show you how to cook that egg. Alright, well the fire's burned down enough where I think I can cook this. I've got the egg inside the orange peel, but it's kind of hot there, so I've got a set of tongs just made out of a piece of bamboo to help me put it in there without burning myself, and we'll see how it cooks. Try and rest it in there so it doesn't spill, and we'll find out. Alright, well it's getting close. Let's check it and see if it's done. Just want to remove some of the foam from the top and poke it with a stick. And I think we've got an egg. Might be soft, but we've got an egg. Let me pull it out and we'll see what we got. So there you have it. We've got an egg that was cooked inside an orange peel, and it's ready to eat. It may not be the prettiest egg in the world, but it's cooked. That with an orange and maybe a slice of bread or a piece of bannock, and you've got quite a good meal. Thanks for watching.
While the fire is burning down, we might as well start with the potato. So the first thing we're going to start with is to choose a big potato that you think the egg is going to fit inside. And then we're going to cut the top of the potato. Not on that side, but on this long side. So just like that. And now we have this top here and the potato. And what we want to do now is to take a spoon and dig out some potato. So now, as you can see, I have dug a hole here in the potato with a spoon, and it's just going to be big enough so it fits the egg. So what we're going to do now is to break the shell and put the egg in the potato. And what we're going to do now is to take 3 toothpicks or matches or something and put them down into the lid or the top of the potato that we cut off earlier. And then we put the lid on here, just like that. Now we're going to place this in the charcoal and make sure that the lid is closed. And now it's just to leave the potato in the coal for about 20 minutes, then the egg is ready. So now the potato has been in the coal for about 30 minutes. Just like that, and now it's time to take the lid off and check it out. And what you have here is now basically a perfectly grilled egg. And this is a really good way to cook some egg if you don't have a metal pot or anything else to boil or grill the egg in.
And what I need to do is open it up. If I put that in the fire as it is and cook it, it will explode, and we want to try and avoid that at all costs. So what I'm going to do in the blunt end of the eggshell, I'm going to use a knife. They would have used obviously a piece of flint. I'm just going to tap with the knife and break a hole in the top of the egg, which is just slightly over 1 centimetre in diameter. If you make it too small, the hole heals over and then the egg can burst again. And that egg is now ready to cook. You can see there. And the way I'm going to do that is just going to nestle it into the embers of the fire. The fire's quite hot, this fire. Move the burning sticks away a little bit and rake some embers up around that.
I'm glad you're pointing at yourself, right?
If it's going to go off, might as well go off in a useful direction. This one's ready.
Looks good.
This one's ready for. I really like this direct sort of cooking. You know, it's just straight into the fire, and you get to taste the ingredients. You know, in the purest state. There's no. And there we are. Look,
excellent.
Nicely cooked.
Looks yummy. Thank you. That's good.